Fellas. Team USA was in a little bit of trouble the past two exhibition games against South Sudan and today against Germany. But don't worry, fret no more. LeBron James is here to save the day.
Captain America.
Again. Team Captain America. He's going to be waving the American flag for the Olympics. First male basketball player in the Olympics to have that honor. So shout out to LeBron James. Yeah. I think they said Dawn Staley and someone else from the women's basketball team.
Was it Aja Wilson?
Was it? It was definitely Dawn Staley and someone else. But they've had the opportunity to to hold the flag before. LeBron's gonna have it for the first time on the men's team. But as I just mentioned, South Sudan, we win that game by 1 point. We played Germany today. We win that game by 4 points, albeit without Kevin Durant, who looks like he'll be ready to go for the start of Olympic play. But, there's been a lot of critics out there saying we should cover the spread. And Darnell, yourself, I'm coming to you first. Pause, because you're talking about this 42.5-point spread that, the U.S. should have at least won by 30 against South Sudan. But a couple things here. You got to remember, these teams are coming with their A+++ game every single game. They're going to play super hard and shoot 43s a game if they need to, because that's the only way they're going to beat the U.S. They have a ton of ball movement, whereas the U.S. and NBA players alike, it's a lot of mismatch. It's a lot of give me the ball, ISO. I'm going to take 2 dribbles and make our move. And in Olympic play, that ball is moving. It's moving all around the court. It's going up and down. They playing inside out, outside in. The ball is just moving. You got to be on it. If they're catching, they're attacking immediately. They're not dancing on the perimeter a la Luka, taking a step back from 35. That ball is moving. So defensively, you got to be on it. But LeBron James did what LeBron James normally does. He put on that king crown. He put on that Superman cape. He did the little flex, the little get off me and one vibes. Had them, had the game winner against South Sudan and put them on his back. And I think he had like 8 points in the last 3 minutes of the game today. So Darnell, talk to me about your disappointment of Team USA going 5-0 in exhibition play because they didn't cover the spread or they didn't win by double digits. Want to get to you first and give me your thoughts.
Hold on. It's not about covering the spread now. You could say this humbly. I'm going to say this, right? You got to give South Sudan a lot of credit for what they got, what they did. You can't sit back and say, you think about it, United States beat probably the second best team by 14, Canada. Serbia, of course, with
smacked them, 26-point win.
26-point, with the reigning MVP. Australia gave him some trouble. Patty make every shot Mills. I get it. But I think I get what you're saying. Every team is coming with their best, but we have the best of the best of the best. So I don't think we still odds-on favorites to win the gold. Of course, we still are. But you can't tell me after watching these last 2 games, and I mean, look, I got to hand it to him. LeBron is still that guy. I know we talk about Giannis. I know we talk about Luka. I know we talk about Joker all the time. But LeBron James at 39 years old.
He ain't say Tatum.
Huh?
Go ahead.
You said what?
Nah, nothing. I said you ain't say Tatum. Go ahead, though.
You said what?
You ain't say Tatum. You said what?
Oh.
You said what?
I'd say right. But at the same time, hey, Jaylen Brown would have said something different. But But yeah, he's still that guy, and I hope they're just. I just hope they're trying to find their way. I mean, Steve Kerr himself, man, bro, you're the master of movement, and you have cultivated a Warriors team, and the same team that same Warriors identity could be infused into this NBA into this Olympic roster. So I think it's a lot of bit on him, as far as doing that, but there's no way, shape, or form, man, we should be outperformed by these countries. I'm sorry, man. It's it's not about American exceptionalism, but it's just the truth. We have future Hall of Famers, first teamers, first team all NBA defense on that roster. And I just
Get
can't.
him, Felix.
Yeah, man.
Get him, Felix.
Nope.
Get him.
We were outperformed in a win. So I just want to,
But it's not the same.
The objective of the
doesn't
game
ma-
is to put more points on the board
Get
than your
him.
opponent. So I mean,
it's tune-up basketball. I mean, I think everybody's putting a little too much
listen.
emphasis on it. It's
At the end of the day,
basketball.
you can see it, right? This is what Warriors fans have been gripping with the past couple seasons with Steve Kerr's like weird rotations and like his sub pattern has been horrible. I think the other day, I don't think it was against South Sudan. It might have been the game before. Steph hit 2 threes, gets an and one, pulls him right out the game, and I'm just like, what are we talking about here?
Why?
What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
He's hot. Like sub somebody else in, sub Drew out, sub Derek White out, put somebody else in. Like
put the game away. Put the game away, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, it's still exhibition basketball. They're still learning each other. Yeah.
It's tune-up for the Olympics. I'm not concerned about it.
But here's my issue.
I think they're gonna steamroll
France.
But here's my issue. You're playing 11, almost 12 deep off of that roster for what? Some of those guys ain't even gonna be playing when it matters.
They won't be.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
my personal concerns come when. Now I'll make this brief. My personal concerns come where people are bragging on Joel Embiid, saying he's not moving his feet on defense when the real culprit is the swing pass that gets in front of Steph Curry, and the other team scouting report is saying blow by. And then Joel Embiid has to turn around and because he's in the starting lineup, he has to play, back end defender. He has to play the Draymond Green role, and he's not quick enough or fleet of foot in order to be able to get in front. And then he gets flack for not being a better help defender. The problem is the perimeter defense when Steph is in the game, and you could clearly see it. Teams are attacking him, and it's affecting how they're able to play defense. Now that second unit is filled with a bunch of dogs. Okay,
Anthony Davis,
Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Bam Adebayo,
Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, the second MVP of this team.
The runs, if you notice, the runs always start when those boys hop on the court, because there's the mindset of defense leads to offense, and then you see the team be able to get galvanized, get going, get on runs, and get teams out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I think that again, FJB's point, Darnell touched on this too. Steve Kerr's rotations right now, he's labbing stuff. And I don't think it's beneficial for continuity, especially when it matters, when guys are on the court that need to be on the court playing with each other, minutes that make a difference. I don't see the benefit to what he's doing.
It's tune-up basketball, guys.
Don't care.
It's going to be real interesting when KD's inserted into the lineup.
And here's the thing that I feel like everyone gets, like, that really gets to everybody is we were spoiled by the inaugural dream team. Like, we feel like America basketball
should be that.
Oh, the rest of the world has caught up, and
I have a point for that.
And they play team basketball in the rest of the world. These guys play together way more than our guys play together. We are still.
When did they play together? When did they play together?
The foreign teams.
The FIBA.
All the time.
They play together all the time. They play more together
nationally. FIBA, World Cup, all of that. We switch players out every competition.
They practice together nonstop.
So I think that should not be overlooked. But I think it also says that our players are still better because guess what? Like, we throw a team together and not only they compete, but the minute we throw them together, they're expected to win it all. Like, guys, it's tune-up basketball. I'm not concerned about it. I think this is probably one of the best teams that USA Basketball has put together in terms of talent, in terms of what they're going to be able to do. I think in terms of style of play, we have the ability to play in the half court set. We have the ability to
We can do everything.
We can do everything. So
we can go all defense. We can go all shooters. We can go fast. We can go slow. We can go small ball. We can go big lineup.
So I'm not concerned. I think when the games mattered in the Olympics, if the first game they play they don't win by 30, then you're like, hold on, wait a second, guys. But it's tune-up basketball right now, and you also have to take into account that the places that they're going to play, like there's kind of like an obligation, like, all right, I got to get everybody in the game so that these people who paid to come see this exhibition can see the guys that they can't see. So
World tour.
It's just all like a sponsor obligations. There's a lot of stuff that goes into play with that. But the reason why I take exception, and I know you're saying it's tune-up basketball, but you better be prepared. A team like Sudan come out on a hot night the way that they did the other night. I mean, those guys and those guys. It's the quality of the win. Don't give me don't say that, because win is not all wins are created. Not all wins are created equal.
Listen, not all wins are created equal. But it's tuna basketball. These guys who have to go out and actually win it when it matters, that's what they're concerned about. They know that they can't lose, so they're gonna do whatever it takes to win.
Probably.
Y'all are missing the most important factor in all.
Let's talk to us.
It's the same reason Darnell hates blowouts in the NBA, because he's like 20-point lead is not a 20-point lead. It's the 3-point variance. Teams were not shooting like this a decade ago 2 decades ago when they played the Dream
Team. They had one guy.
These teams are coming out firing. They understand. They understand that is the best way that they're gonna be able to beat the Team USA. Look at the Boston Celtics, for example. What did Joe Mazzulla say? We're gonna shoot a lot of threes, because it's just that 3-point variance is insane. Darnell was talking about the spread with the South Sudan game. I'm seeing dudes hit step back threes on Anthony Davis. You tell me what defense is supposed to stop that. And they're hitting shots like this 3 and 4 possessions in a row. That's what's keeping them in the game. This is not like the skill level of these players. Yes, we have decreased the skill gap. Team USA is still better, but when you're going 3s for 2s, you're always going to be in the game.
Right.
But they were defensive. They were also defensive laps too. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, but
that's
going to happen.
Guys were missing assignments. And then you look at today's game against Germany. I mean, you got Daniel Tice looking like the second coming to Dirk Nowitzki. You got France and Mo going crazy. France and Mo going right at Ant Davis.
Dennis Schroeder getting anywhere on the court he wanted.
He wanted to. Even with Holiday in front of him, he was just doing whatever he wanted.
It's just crazy. It's crazy to see the confidence these guys play with when they're on their national team. It's nuts.
Yeah,
because they play. These guys they're no longer playing against Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson. Like, oh my God, I'm on the
God. They're playing. These guys are in the NBA.
They're in the league. These are dudes that play in the league that have a locker next to some of these guys that they're playing against. It's like,
and to your point, a higher percentage of foreign players are in the NBA now. Exactly. So these guys playing at a very high level.
It used to be Michael and Scotty said, "Oh, Tony Kukoc is coming to the Bulls. That's their guy. We're gonna blitz him. He's not gonna do anything." Yeah. Now, every team has 3 or 4 Tony Kukocs. So it's like, look what you gonna do?
Who's that? Who is that guy? Like,
dude's acting out of character. You got Wenyen Gabriel out here just pulling from 3. Like, bro, what? What are we doing?
Didn't you do? Why did you just in the league?
I know the answer.
Just in the Lakers, you get some rotation.
I know the answer. The answer for y'all to get what y'all want is to bring back Captain America of USA basketball. They should have put Melo on the team, and everything would have been good.
Yep, Hoodie Melo returned to the Olympics.
Hoodie Melo, Captain America. That's who he was.
Kevin Durant is on the way, and the blowouts will ensue. So, fellas, let's get ready to enjoy these Olympics. Yo, track and field gonna be popping too. You heard?
Yeah.
Go live.
Looking forward to that.
Let's see.
Let's get it. But as we always say, please like, comment, subscribe. We know you've seen that video engagement on TikTok. Hit us
Shout
up.
out to the comment gang. Shout out to the comment gang.
You already know the vibe. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Hit us up, subscribe, follow. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You heard? 22-2.
Yeah.